We've all heard of the caffeine theanine nootropic stack. It's intended to give you clean energy with a background calm. But it appears there may be a new sheriff in town. A new nootropic stack that doubles down on the caffeine theanine model by 5xing it. Enter Smart Energy.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan, and this is the Thunder Channel. On nootropics, on testosterone, on feeling, performing, and functioning as good as you can. I am your host, Ryan Michael Ballas. Subscribe to the channel. If you're into nootropics, biohacking, supplements, whatever you can do within reason to actually feel amazing and have energy, hit the bell to get notified. We are supported by Epic Nootropic products, which I'll explain later, but as an introduction, number one, the Cortex stack. And number two, the Torque stack. These are both nootropic stacks. And the Torque stack is still, by the way, buy one, get one free. Coupon code is TORQBOGO. Link is in the description of this video. If you want to hire me for biohacking consultant, you can do that in a minute at livecortex.com. All right, so we all know the infamous, and if you didn't, I'll tip you off to the infamous nootropic stack that is supposed to provide smooth focus with solid background energy. And that is the caffeine theanine combination. And yeah, it works great. It's something like 150 milligrams of caffeine if you're actually drinking coffee. If you're taking caffeine powder, it's around 80 milligrams of powder, and then 130 milligrams of the amino acid L-theanine. That combination is a strong nootropic combination. It's been around for a long time, and people use it for, again, having background energy and then a smooth focus to sort of balance that out. But in my years of putting together nootropic stacks, I'm going on year 17 somewhat soon, I found a nootropic combination that takes the power of the caffeine theanine combo and 5x's it. Enter the stack Smart Energy. This is a stack that capitalizes on the caffeine theanine combo, or at least that model, but which actually makes a stack that is more intelligently put together and produces better results. All right, so right to the details. In order to build this stack, you're going to have to execute the purchase or have the following powders. Number one, teacrine. Number two, Alcar. Number three, alpha GPC. Number four, theobromine. Number five, L-theanine. And number six, chaga mushroom. And I'm going to get to the best places to get those powders all in one shot here in a second. But here's the important part, dosing. All right, a lot of these chemicals are very powerful, so you don't want to go overboard in any capacity. You want to follow my dosing instructions to the T. If there are adjustments that you need to make, I will get to that in a bit. This is where you start on the Smart Energy stack. This is how I dose it, and this is how my clients dose it. It goes 100 milligrams of teacrine, 300 milligrams of Alcar, 50 milligrams of alpha GPC, 65 milligrams of theobromine, 350 milligrams of chaga mushroom, and 125 milligrams of L-theanine. All right, so where you can get these compounds, again, I said the best strategy to execute this stack is to buy bulk powder. You don't want to be buying capsules of this stuff and then trying to open it up and split it up and weigh it out that way. You're also going to be getting flow agents and fillers in that, which is going to muddy the waters entirely. Okay, so the theanine, the Alcar, the teacrine, and the alpha GPC powder, which by the way is 99% powder, alpha GPC, can all be found at nootropicsdepot.com. Here, the chaga mushroom and the theobromine powder can be found on Amazon by a brand called bulksupplements.com. Next though, and this is really important, you're going to want to have a milligram scale. Most advanced nootropics users do, but all nootropics users should have a milligram scale. All right, you can get this one on Amazon by searching the keyword Smart Way Precision Digital Milligram Jewelry Scale. Also on Amazon, you can find 00 capsules, which you're going to want to buy immediately. You can find them right here. And the cherry on top, one of the most nifty biohacking sort of supplement kits, dealing with supplement powder and weighing out nootropics, absolutely necessary for all biohacking experimenters, nootropics experimenters, is this kit here, which gives you all the necessary little hand tools, right, to deal with the powder and get it capsuled. You can get it on Amazon by searching capsule filling machine toolkits and select this one by a company called Lab Aider. It's actually Lab Aider. Get it? Lab Aider. It aids in lab stuff. Lab Aider. You guys get it. All right, and then you're ready to go. So let's talk about what to expect from the stack and surrounding food and timing and otherwise how you should dose this stack. First, for best absorption results, you're going to want to dose the stack after you have eaten when you've digested most of your food. You want as little interference as possible, especially as it relates to stomach acid. By the way, always take nootropics on either an empty stomach or a light stomach. The best time to take this stack is in the morning, okay? Have no doubt. You want to capitalize on your already existing energy for the day, which mostly peaks for most people in the morning. I would also advise you to get your coffee out of the way before you dose this stack. So maybe drink coffee an hour before, take the stack like an hour or so after you've drank your coffee, because again, you don't want to run the risk of overstimulation, which is potently easy with this stack. Another important point, not a lot of people think about this, make sure your supplement regimen, there's nothing in your supplement regimen, nootropic or otherwise, that can interfere with any of the compounds here. You should be pretty good, but I would be easy on the cholinergics. I wouldn't be dosing any racetams or anything otherwise potently stimulatory. And then, my friends, comes the action time. Weigh it all out, capsule it out using those tools, throw it down, and take it with water. All right, let's talk about effects. So the most primary effect that you're going to have from this stack is like an energy component that is unusual and likely unlike most of the other nootropics that you've taken. You're probably going to notice what it feels like to actually have real brain energy. Or if you're used to energy, I mean, this is going to be another solid energy stack, but probably more powerful. But what's good about it is the stack has a lever on overstimulation, and that is the L-theanine, right? It will prevent you from getting overstimulated and like being OCD. I don't know about you, but I'm the type of guy that if I get overstimulated, forget about focusing. It's just not possible. I can multitask and I'm great at that, but I can't focus if I'm way too stimulated. And that's why we have the tightly dosed L-theanine in this stack. The theanine is like a failsafe, right? It's a buffer that prevents neurotransmitter overages, primarily by working on the neurotransmitter GABA. And the net of this stack should be energy, focus, clean stimulation, drive, motivation, and a lot of brain power. All right, let's talk caveats and adjustments, because I think this is important. No stack works for everyone in the exact doses that, one person is suggesting, but this one is pretty close. All right, I built this stack, tried it on many people, replicated the effects. It's pretty finely tuned. All right, so adjustments. First, the number one reason for adjustment on the stack that you may need to change some of the doses, really one ingredient for most people, is that it will be overpowering, right? It has the potential to do that. I mean, this is some of the most well-performing stimulant nootropics like that one can get their hands on, all put together synergistically in a stack. So with that said, if the stack is overpowering, you're going to want to have your finger on the lever of the L-theanine. That stuff, again, exerts regulatory control over your brain and other firing neurotransmitters, predominantly by increasing the functionality and quantity of GABA. So if you find the stack to be overstimulating, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bump up the L-theanine from 125 up in 25 milligram increments. You do that until you find your sweet spot. Now that may take 1 or 2 or 3 adjustments, probably 3 max, which is normal for nootropic stacks, but I can promise you that work is worth it. My 16 years of nootropics prowess to the rescue, I formulated the stack to be generally applicable to most people. So chances are if you take the stack as is, it's going to kick your ass and you're going to feel great. All right, so let's run through the stack again. It is 100 milligrams teacrine, 300 milligrams Alcar, 50 milligrams alpha GPC, 65 milligrams theobromine, 350 milligrams chaga mushroom, and 125 milligrams of L-theanine. Welcome to the upgraded version of Smart Caffeine, the new energy stack for hustlers, productive workers, entrepreneurs, or people that just like to fucking feel awesome. The Smart Energy stack is really second to none when it comes to energy stacks. The exception of maybe Torque is another very powerful energy stack. I mean, this stack delivers brain acetylcholine for focus, processing, verbal fluency. It's going to get you to release more dopamine via the adenosine receptor antagonism. It's going to antagonize the adenosine system, which is going to prevent tiredness and promote wakefulness. It's going to optimize brain mitochondria. The stack has neurological anti-inflammatory properties on neurons, and it's going to help you to produce more GABA and serotonin, which helps with flow and focus. This, my friends, is Smart Caffeine on steroids. If you appreciated any sentence of this video, please subscribe to this channel, hit the bell to get notified of all the future content that comes out of my face. Look, we have nootropic stacks of our own. In fact, we have 2 very strong nootropic stacks that if you haven't tried them, you have to try them. The Cortex stack. I mean, this is pure motivation, mental energy, and verbal fluency in 2 pills. It's like, imagine being able to take 2 capsules and then 25 minutes later, your entire brain turns on. You have energy, you feel motivated, you feel more like yourself, you're totally awake and alert, and you can actually function well. Buy the Cortex stack at livecortex.com. The link is in the description of this video. Secondarily, the Torque stack. Now, Torque was made for hardcore mental energy, okay? It's not something to be fussed with. It's a very potent, very strong stack. This is a stack that if you want clean, stimulant energy for a long period of time, I mean, this is 6 to 8 hours of full-on brain function. This is the stack to take. You can buy it at livecortex.com, our website, or the link is in the description of this video. This is the last day that the Torque is buy one, get one free. Coupon code is TorqueBOGO. You can literally buy one, get a second bottle for free, and you will not pay for the second bottle. If you need to hire me, bring me on board to design your nootropic regimen, your energy regimen, help you to dial in your TRT protocol, or help you to raise testosterone naturally, or anything else in between relating to resolving brain chemistry issues or making you feel, perform, and fire awesomely, that is my specialty. And you can hire me in under a minute at livecortex.com. Been a pleasure hanging out with you, friends. I hope you enjoy the Smart Energy Stack. Please take heed, follow my instructions. I will see you on the next one, and I hope you have a great day.